Nick Jacobs, so I'm going to be extremely short. I remember Nick Jacobs coming in a few years back, and not to go into detail, but man, has he grown. He's grown as a young man. He's grown as a student, and his basketball talents have grown and is ready to take him to the next level. So what we're here today is Nick Jacobs is one of the most highly recruited athletes in the state of Georgia and in the nation. He's ranked in the top 100 in the nation, and he's ranked in the top 60 by many. Nick Jacobs has been offered several scholarships. The go through the list is probably almost every school in the country. Almost every school in the country was recruiting him at some point, and he's finally narrowed it down to it was 4 schools with the University of Florida, but he took that one out, and at this moment here, he's going to make that decision between the 3 hats that you see up here on the stage. This red, University of Georgia. This orange and, is that blue or purple? That orange and purple is Clemson University. And this last hat over here with that A on it is the University of Alabama. So without going any further, I was hoping to see his mother here. She was running a little bit behind. Is Ms. Jacobson? We were a little bit where we were hoping she could be here. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nick Jacobs.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank God for waking me up this morning. There's a lot of people I wish I could thank, but saying all I'm gonna take forever, so I just take the time to say a few of them. I want to thank my mom, my brother, grandfather, grandmother, my entire family. I would love to thank the man that coached me for 4 years and mentored me, Coach Reddick. I would love to thank And I would love to thank the woman that also mentored me up until I was in 9th grade, my principal, Ms. McCrary. And I'd like to give a shout out to my entire Celtic organization, Coach Horace. Coach Horace, Julio Horace, without all these people, I would not be the man standing up on this podium to this day. And I would like to give a shout out to my 2011 class. My teammates, boy Bird, Dominique, Rashawn, all of them. I love them guys. And I promise you this year, we get the state championship, baby. And I will give a shout out to the 4 schools that have recruited me since my 9th grade year. Shout out to Coach Fox from UGA and the staff, Coach Grant from Alabama, Coach Brownell from Clemson, and Coach Donovan from Florida. And now for the big decision. I thought real hard on it. There's one school that stood out the most to me, and I knew if I go there, I was going to succeed in what I do best. And the school I choose to take my talent to is
All right, Nick did a wonderful job, didn't he? He's handling himself like a real man up here. So Nick will be attending the University of Alabama this next fall. This fall, we're looking for a lot of hard work and moving forward to the state championship. Nick told me to make sure that he left anybody out that I would make sure that they covered. But what he wanted to do is make sure he thanked all his teachers and most of all the schools here, because without your support, he wouldn't be where he is. So give yourselves a round of applause. So, without going on anymore with myself, first of all, we would like to know if there are any questions that you would like to ask Nixon while he's here. Anybody got any questions? Yes, Mr. Over here. He wants to know if you can get his autograph.
No.
We have another question over here. We're going to just take about 5 or 6 questions.
What are you planning to major in?
Good question. I'm planning on the major in sports management and business. Can I ask you a question?
Any more questions? Yes.
Dick, on behalf of the Atlanta Celtics, we appreciate all the hard work you show for the program. And just go man and have a ball. And we're glad to get that in.
Any more questions? Yes, sir.
What led to your decision to make your decision prior to the start of the season?
His question was, what led to you making the decision to go to Alabama?
No,
Am I correct?
no. To make a decision before this basketball season.
What led you to make the decision to go to Alabama before basketball season started?
Yeah, I basically wanted to just get out of the way because I've been on a lot of pressure with coaches calling and recruits, news crews. So, I just want to get it all out of the way and just win this state championship this year.
Are there any more questions? And before we go any further, I just want to make sure I introduce his mother, Ms. Cheryl Jacobs. We had another question over here.
Well, all the schools were good schools, but I felt more at home in Alabama because they had a lot to offer.
Any other questions? All right. All the schools were great schools. Nick, I think, has made a great decision, and we appreciate you coming and giving your support and love. And you see Nick around, make sure you stay on him. Make sure we continue to make him to be the man that we need him to be. And I thank everybody for coming here today. Thank you.
Nick Jacobs, primetime, full court, press, only the best.
All right, Nick, you made your announcement. You're going to Alabama. Let's talk about the season. You got your, you've already had one state championship, but you're going for your second one in your last year. And you got a big matchup November 20th. Could you talk about that matchup with Kentavious Caldwell?
Oh, yes, sir. Kentavious Caldwell is a real good player. Hopefully we can win this thing out on November 20th. But once again, he's a real good player, and I'll be looking forward to playing him this year. Team. I believe every team we play is going to be challenging, but really we got to mainly on playing ourselves. Can't beat ourselves, stuff like that.
All right. What are some of the games you're looking forward to playing in this year?
The McDonald game, hopefully. The Jordan class at Adidas, but in high school I was looking forward to play against the defending state championship GAC this year.
All right. Now, is GAC one of your biggest rivals this year in AA?
Oh, yes, sir. This year it will be.
And they got a guy over there at GAC as well. So that's your region. Y'all be going against them for the region.
Yes, sir. Malcolm Montgomery, I believe that's his name. But I will be looking forward to playing against him this year.
All right. And one last question. Why did you choose Alabama?
And because I love the players, the coaches, the campus I'm real comfortable with, the atmosphere is excellent. They have real good academic support, and I just felt at home when I visited down there.
All right, Dan. Thank you very much, Nick.
You are right. Nick Jacobs, primetime, full court, press, only the best.